Well, now live on BBC News, we can get the perspective of the Iranian authorities because joining us live is Iran's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations in Geneva. That's Ali Bahreini. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on BBC News. Can I ask you, first of all, if President Trump and the United States decide to attack Iran, how will Iran respond?
We believe that the aggression made by Israel against Iran from the beginning has been with the approval of the United States. And the United States is complicit to this crime from the beginning. But we will react in accordance with our assessment. Definitely, if United States is going to involve in the aggression against Iran, it will receive firm and resolute response. Iran will show no any doubt, no any hesitation, no any reluctance in defending the people, in defending our integrity, in defending our country, and in defending the humanity, because what we are doing is to defend international law, to defend humanity. Our military forces are monitoring the activities of the United States, and there is a red line set for the United States. If the United States cross that line, the response will come.
Well, you talk about a response, but I mean, your military has been devastated by these Israeli attacks. Your air force has been destroyed, your air defences have been destroyed, you're running out of missiles. So militarily, how can you respond? How could you respond to the United States, which is the supreme military superpower in the world?
It's not true. If you follow the developments nowadays, today, yesterday, the day before yesterday, you can realize that Iranian military forces are responding very efficiently. If it is not efficient, please ask Israel to stop the censorship in the land, so that the people can witness and can see what has happened to Israel by the responses given by our military forces. Our military forces have been prepared for this scenario. It is not a new thing, because we have lived with the Israeli threats, and our military forces have been prepared for such a situation. Therefore, our military forces have responded and will continue to respond very efficiently and as far as it is needed. And we will come to the point that we make sure that our people are secure, our land is secure, and the aggression is stopped. We will do it.
What about the possibility of negotiating a way out of this? I mean, President Trump has said that Iranian officials have asked to come to the White House for talks. What about that? Would Iran be prepared to talk to the United States, maybe even go to the White House for talks?
I think it would not be appropriate at the moment to think about anything rather than defending our people and our country. Now the first priority for us is to defend ourselves and to stop aggression and to stop attacks. I think it shouldn't be appropriate at this time to talk about these initiatives. The first thing which our people are demanding our government, our military forces to do is first to stop aggression and to punish Israel. And that is something that we are focused on now.
This is all about Iran trying to build a nuclear bomb. That's what Israel says. Are you trying to build a nuclear bomb? Yes or no?
No.
But the International Atomic Energy Agency, you will know this, they said just a few days ago that you were in breach of your non-proliferation obligations.
IAEA reports have not said such a thing. If you follow the statements made by the Director General of IAEA yesterday, he clearly explained that there is no evidence that Iran is following a military nuclear program or activity. Different reports uh, give evidence and shows that Iran is following only a peaceful program, a nuclear program. And there is no evidence that Iran is following a military nuclear program. And I think there is a criteria, there is an organization to verify that, there is a mechanism to explain for everybody that what Iran is doing. Our nuclear facilities, which have unfortunately been attacked by Israeli regime, are very peaceful. This is a new red line crossed by Israel by attacking our nuclear facilities. I'm asking always myself, is there any new red line that Israel will cross? And unfortunately, the answer has always been yes. Israel has become an exception to the respect of international law. Everybody is requested to respect international law except Israel.
Well, what about when you talk about respecting international law? Iran sponsors Hamas, which attacked Israel on October the 7th. We know that, with deadly consequences. Iran sponsors Hezbollah in Lebanon. Iran sponsors the Houthis that's been attacking Israel as well. You have said death to Israel, death to the United States year after year.
Hamas and Hezbollah are protecting their land. They are fighting for the freedom of their land. Israel is an occupier, and Hamas is fighting to end the occupation. It is their right to fight for that, and it is our responsibility and the responsibility of everybody to support them in order to end the occupation. Israel should end the occupation, and Israeli supporters should make it to end the occupation. And we believe that Israel is a criminal, is the source of insecurity in our region, is an absolute evil in our region, and it should be stopped from committing crimes again and again.
Do you understand, though, why Israel doesn't want you to have the nuclear bomb? When you say time and again, death to Israel, when you sponsor Hamas and its attacks on Israel, and the evidence is that Iran has enriched 400 kilograms of uranium to 60%, and that is not far off the 90% that is needed for a nuclear bomb. So do you understand those concerns?
Wherever and whenever there has been an announcement about a new nuclear activity in Iran, there has been a technical explanation by our authorities. There has been enough arguments to explain that these activities are necessary for economic, technological, and peaceful purposes. Whatever nuclear activity Iran has conducted has been in line with fulfilling the welfare of our people, and the fact is that we cannot rely on others to be provided with our technological necessities. The experience, the recent history has showed us that we shouldn't rely on anybody. The behavior of the aggressors, the supporters of Israel, showed us during the war imposed by Saddam against us that they are complicit to crimes. Their behavior during the COVID-19 showed that they are avoiding providing health equipment and medicine to other countries. We have learned to be independent, to rely on ourselves, and therefore our nuclear activities, peaceful nuclear activities, are in line with our economic development.
You say that you are defending the people of Iran. The people of Iran hate your government, don't they? Many hundreds of thousands of ordinary Iranians absolutely despise your government. They fear your government, but they have been out onto the streets. 2 years ago, we saw mass protests against your government after the arrest and the death of Mahsa Amini for not covering her head properly with a headscarf.
If you follow the developments in our country, you can observe the solidarity shown by our people nowadays. Even those who do not like the policies of our government, Iranians, they are approaching to us and telling us that we are ready to support the government, we are ready to do everything to secure our country, to defend our country.
If all that is true,
the solidarity and unity shown by our people at this moment is unprecedented and is very strong.
If all that is true, why don't you let journalists, independent journalists like the BBC, like other news organisations, come to Iran to see that for themselves?
Iran is an open society. You talked about journalists. Let me refer to the attack which was made by Israel against our national broadcasting headquarters the day before yesterday. They destroyed the headquarters. They killed 3 Iranian journalists, and that is a big violation of the freedom of expression committed by Israel and supported by you.
Ali Bahreini, we're out of time, but thank you very much indeed for joining us. That is Iran's ambassador and permanent representative to the United Nations in Geneva. Thank you for being with us on BBC News.
Thank you for having me.